Hello. Welcome back, all you scrappers out there. So, today we have a video to show you guys. We realized that we have shown you guys the end result of this huge find, but we still need to show you guys the beginning and how it is that we got it. So, just in case if you guys haven't seen this, we're going to be showing you guys how we found this huge haul. Alrighty, so stick around till the very end so you can see the whole process. And if you guys are new, welcome to the channel. Alrighty, so it is a good thing that Mr. Volt has this trailer pretty much empty, okay? So we are definitely going to need it for what's coming up next, because there are days when we have a trailer full and we're not ready for, for big finds, but it's nice when it's ready to go and when we find something like this and it's marked for free. Okay, so we do see this often. Businesses will leave out stuff and they'll mark it for free, which is great because it leaves any doubt, out that stuff is ready to take. So as you can see, some of them are damaged. We are going to be checking all of these, showing you guys the process, all of the good stuff, and let you guys know, in case you guys find stuff like this, what you can do with it. Because if they're not working, if they're damaged, you can definitely scrap it. And there are some that are in really good condition too, so those were saved, and we will show you guys a little testing and demonstration later in the video, so stick around for that. And if you guys take something like this to the scrapyard, let them know that there is aluminum inside, because at first, Mr. Volt took it in and they didn't want to take it because they just see plastic and only plastic, So inside there's cast aluminum. The wheels, they have copper, so there's, a lot of good stuff inside. It's gonna dust off his wheel cover right there. Alrighty, so Mr. Volt is gonna be making room. We'll see how he's gonna fit all this in, because that's a full pallet right there. And if you guys don't have a trailer, there's still a lot of good stuff you can find. So we've had this trailer for a while now, and it's been a huge help. But even before that, Mr. Volt was finding a lot of good stuff, before. So just go out there and see what you can find. Cables, wires are good stuff, industrial parts we love. And yeah, of course, a non-ferrous. Mr. Volt has filled up a tote, like not even completely full, of like some non-ferrous, and he will get like maybe around $100 for like a halfway to three-fourths full tote, and then he'll fill up the trailer and maybe get like half of that. So definitely go for non-ferrous, of course, it goes without saying. But yeah, something like this, you could definitely part it out. Strip it down, scrap it, or if you want to salvage it and see what you can do with it, you can definitely do that too, if you guys are familiar with the parts and all that. So these did not come with batteries. I guess for shipping purposes when they send out these pallets, because there are some damages to the outside part of it, so they're not going to be sending batteries with it, which is a good thing. But the batteries itself, they're worth a lot. So if you find some that have the batteries can be worth some good money too. Just make sure, like, if you scrap it, don't scrap them with the batteries. And there's still a lot in here, as you can see. Like, there's different styles, different sizes. There's some, like, big, like, chunky ones in here, too. So they have, like, some hoverboards that have, like, the big wheels. Let us know in the comments if you guys have ever used one of these. I have not. you know, I tried to kind of just like barely step on it a little bit, and that was not going to work. Um, but our son and our daughter, they tried them out and they actually got the hang of it pretty quickly. So that's a nice one right there too. I mean, you can see the different sizes, like the heights right there. There's some that are bigger than others. So maybe the smaller ones are for kids or, you know, like smaller teens maybe. And if you guys do need like the batteries for them, check out Amazon and eBay. They do have replacement batteries for these. I mean, they can be around $30 a piece. So yeah, we weren't going to be able to get like batteries for all of these, you know, especially since some of them were broken. But the best ones we saved, and we're going to be putting batteries in those, fixing them up. And we talked to the owner of the business, and they were more than happy with Mr. Volt taking the whole thing. They actually preferred that because sometimes when they leave stuff out, you know, people go through it and it sits out there for a while, or they make a mess. So they were telling Mr. Volt that they, you know, prefer when someone is able to take the whole thing. You know, that frees up the space right away for them. They don't have to worry about any mess or anything left behind. You know, and since we do the scrapping too, you know, stuff like this, even if they're not working, they can go for scrap, and you know, Mr. Volt already knows how to process all that. So as you can see, there's a lot. That was a big old find right there. And of course, pick up any mess that you leave. Yeah, so they all fit. I mean, Mr. Volt will strap this up really secure, but yeah, they fit pretty good actually. So we're going to show you guys a couple repairs right here. Not repairs, actually, like testing, you know, because these ones were actually in good condition. Mr. Volt's gonna save the spider. Run, little spider. Alrighty, so it has information right there on the back. As you can see, there's the model and all the info right there. So if you guys know how to like repair stuff like this, I mean, definitely check it out. It could be worth it, you know, to either keep things like this or even, you know, to sell it or to give it to someone as a gift. But of course, you know, make sure that you know what you're doing and that it's safe. So with these ones, you know, we're just keeping a few of the best ones, the best condition ones for personal use. So there you go. There's a battery right there that we had, and we're able to test it out with that. Mr. Volt's going to get that put back together and then try it out. And I remember back when these first came out, like, oh my goodness, there was, you couldn't drive anywhere without seeing someone on them. They were all over the place, and I'm actually surprised that we don't find these more often. But yeah, they were just all over. Now, I mean, we have seen maybe like one or two people using one of these recently. And when I say recently, I mean like maybe like the last year or two. So they're pretty fun. I mean, if you know how to use them.
Power off.
Alrighty, so now you're going to see a little bit of the testing of it. So here we have all of these ready to go for scrapping, and you can definitely, part it out and take it in like that, broken down. But you should just take a sample first. If you have a lot of, quantity, take a sample and see what your scrapyard says, if they're good with it like that. Because like I said, there's aluminum, cast aluminum inside, and copper, so they are worth some good scrap. You guys get a glimpse of the scrapyard right here. So even if, there's some that were damaged or not working, they're still going to go for scrap to recycle into new items. And of course, we donate 10% to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a great day. Bye.